Second Cup is brought to you by Roswell Park Comprehensive Care Center.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday.
Woo, woo.
We've been counting the days. We made it to the end of the week here.
Yeah, it's been a long week. You know, it started really Sunday tracking all that snow. And
oh, right.
Yeah, and then
the week literally had an extra day, I feel like, because we were all out doing stuff Sunday, getting our cars ready, all that stuff.
Yeah, 100%. I'm like, is it? I kept thinking like Wednesday was Thursday. We're all messed up. But yeah, Peter, finally a frigid Friday out there.
Mm-hmm. And Jason says, good morning from a frigid Springfield. Good morning to everybody. Aaron, boy, we are literally dealing with frigid temperatures right now.
Yeah, we don't see temperatures this cold all that often. And it is 1 right now in Buffalo, 3 in Niagara Falls. Look at Jamestown, 1 degree below zero. Batavia, 5 below. Wellsville, 2 below. And, you know, it's not that windy, but if you kick up the winds at all, you certainly feel it. And wind chill values well below zero across the region. It feels like 13 degrees below zero in Buffalo, 20 below in Wellsville, 9 below in Niagara Falls, and negative 14 there for Jamestown, minus 12 in Bradford. So, you know, we still have the cold weather advisory in effect for the entire region. That's in effect until 10 a.m. this morning. And, you know, still a little snow, also some sunshine. So you have kind of a sun glare this morning, and we do have an accident.
Weird.
Yeah, and we have an accident on the 290, or excuse me, the 190 going northbound right there by exit 9 as you approach the Peace Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
You can see 2 cars on the right shoulder blocking the right lane, and the tow truck showing up as we speak. So
we called him. He's on. No,
yeah,
just kidding.
no, just, you know,
hey, we're live now. Go.
Yeah, go. Unfortunate situation there. We did see a number of spinouts this morning, and still a lot of congestion on the 290 going eastbound as we had 2 accidents earlier.
Boy, body shops have got to be so busy.
I would imagine they're just
can't
like,
even imagine.
Yeah, put the car in the back, and we'll get to it in June.
Yeah,
because I mean, well, every morning. This is the first morning we haven't had an accident on 33, which is great. But I feel like every morning traffic has been just such an issue. So if you are out this morning, you know, salt isn't as effective when it's this cold. And now that the sun is up, that'll help. But it's still obviously very cold with temperatures near zero this morning.
I'm putting that in right now that we should go talk to a body shop today. Because seriously,
Look at you.
Like what? I mean, they've got to be just wild. If you guys know anybody, let us know too.
Yeah,
like
yeah. If you've got a place to go to.
Yeah. I've talked to a couple of them. They're really, really nice. The place that Paul and I would usually go ended up closing recently, so I got to find a new spot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyways, Linda says they have a sunny blue sky, and you know what? My mom, great minds, because I asked you this question exactly this morning. Did we break the record temp for today?
No, so far, the coldest at the airport that I saw was -1. That was around midnight. Then we had clouds move in, brought a little snow that helped bump our temperatures. The clouds kind of acted like a blanket, and then the clouds thinned out, and then temperatures dropped again, and that's why we're down to 1 degree above zero. But we did not break the record. You know, we're close, -1. The record's -3, and then the record low high temperature today is 8. But our forecast high is 9.
Ooh,
so
okay.
Close to breaking records for today. And we've had quite a stretch too of cold temperatures. And there's your feels like, where it feels like 12 below right now in Buffalo, but the actual air temperature is 1.
Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, that's very cold. Really, really feeling it. Joyce says it's okay when you layer up. Paul was out snowblowing last night.
Okay.
And like, we have a pretty narrow driveway. It's just getting narrower and narrower and narrower. When I back out in the morning, I'm like, everybody hold your breath.
Let's see. Yeah. Oh, that's so funny.
Hold your breath, car. Here we go. Like, we're trying to get down there because it's getting tight. Anita, I don't think I'll be able to live in my sliding guest door until June. It was frozen. Now it's got 3 feet of snow up against it. Right?
Oh, that's tough, Anita. Yeah.
Joyce wanted to know if it hit that -20 to -25.
Wellsville, right now, the wind chill is -20. And it was even colder earlier this morning. So some spots did have a wind chill of minus 20 degrees. We look right now, it feels like minus 12 in Buffalo, minus 14 in Jamestown. So pretty much, yeah, to answer the question. Yeah.
Howard says they got to start selling house items to pay for the propane.
Oh, well, yeah.
So I have a friend who has propane heat. She lives in the country, and it blows my mind. Just because I feel like when you pay monthly for your heat, you get used to that, but like it's a little bit different, I think, with propane, and you could probably do it different ways. But I know for her, it was like they would just fill up the tank when it needed it, and they would just get hit with this monster bill to fill up their big tank.
Oh, okay. Well, especially
now, it wasn't like a
January?
monthly thing. It was right, exactly. Gotcha. So your big tank is empty, you got to fill it up, and it was like,
and you need it or you freeze.
Exactly.
So, yeah. Howard, is it snowing up by you? Let us know, because I know we have the sun here, but the radar showing a little snow up at parts Niagara County and Orleans County. Grace, when is this weather going to break? Well, we're in the low teens Saturday, upper teens Sunday, 20s next week. But I showed the long range forecast, and it's showing temperatures staying below normal through the middle of February.
Howard says he just filled up his propane tank. It was $400. Yeah.
How long does that last, though?
Howard, how long does that last?
Howard, we're peppering Howard with questions this morning.
My girlfriend's was way more expensive too, and I'm sure they come in all different sizes. Sure. Do you know what I mean? Like your tanks can be different sizes, but like, and this is years ago. She's telling me the story, but it stuck with me because I remember being like, "Oh my god, I can't believe that." Yeah. Howard says very light snow. They got hammered yesterday around 9:45.
Okay.
You know what Jordan video I should have had you pull in was the turtles. It was so cool.
Oh,
if you're able to do that, can you get that video? And Jordan, I just thought that was so cool.
And did Jordan pull in the Sabres video?
Did she pull in the Sabres video? I don't think so.
Hottest team in the league.
We can talk about them. Okay. Alex Tuck getting another hat trick. Boom! Like the past 2 weeks, I've been reading hat trick. Yeah,
I think I saw the most hat tricks in the month of January for the NHL. So it's been hat trick. I couldn't imagine going to that game last night, walking in. Wind chills below zero, and you get the hat trick, and you're like, oh, yeah. I saw so many winter hats on the ice. I'm like, oh, that is a super fan. Because,
maybe they'll buy a new one on the way back.
Yeah, you're gonna have to, because that is cold getting out there last night. And tomorrow's game against the Canadians, tickets are like the cheapest tickets $100 for a Sabres game at the end of January. Come on, it
hasn't been like that for a long time.
14 years. I mean, if they're good, the fans will be there. And you know what? It's not even that. They're just showing like so much passion too. And it's so, I mean, we work this schedule and I don't miss a game except the West Coast ones.
You've got a lot of passion too, buddy.
I do. I do. And it's just so, my youngest son's 15. He's never experienced the Sabres being good. So now he's watching with me and high five. And I'm like, see, there can be a lot of fun.
They are a lot of fun to watch. Oh my God, those parties in the plaza used to be a blast.
And oh my goodness, I'm just thinking about
a
mid-April party in the plaza hosting, a playoff game. This place would be crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so
it's going to be crazy because we are going to make the playoffs.
We also want to talk about this too, because Buffalo Public Schools are having a conversation, or at least their school board members are having a conversation. Do we think parents, grandparents, the kids need more? Oh, there's Sabres.
Jordan wants to know what you want again. She only heard me say the Sabres.
Oh, I wanted the turtles, Jordan.
Alex Tuck. Look at that smile.
Thank you.
Boom. And Samuelson, just playing so well this year. And you got the young kids. Some of those kids can't even drink. They're like 19 years old. And then, Darlene just looks, like a new person. He's back to his old self.
Yeah.
And there's Tuck. I don't think Tuck. Oh, there goes the winter hats.
Yeah.
You folks are awesome. And a sellout last night. It didn't seem like anybody even left. I mean, it's other cities, especially in the U.S. and Canada. It's different because they're cold too.
10-game win streak for the goalie too.
Yeah, new record. Never happened before. Like Sabres from the 70s, and with Hasek, they've never done what these current Sabres are doing. Oh, Crystal, I'm getting you hopeful. I know. I'm sorry.
God.
They win one game, and I'm like, woo,
Peter,
cup crazy.
Don't.
Oh, 100%. Not going to start now.
God.
But I'm hoping.
Boy, do I hate your
my Bills won't.
Does your wife like it when you
itchy,
go your
no.
play? Yeah.
She's like, you look so old.
You do.
Yeah, because it's literally white. It matches the snow and the sides of my hair.
It's so funny because
go ahead.
Obviously, we've all worked together for a very long time. And we have relationships outside of work, so we can say this stuff to each other. But okay, so Ed's here, you're here, you've got your playoff beer going, and then you'll walk over there, and we'll both just be like, it just looks so It just looks so bad.
Oh, I'm sure Ed. Yeah, I can only. But he'll tell me too. It just
Oh,
looks
he
so
tells you
bad.
right to your face.
I know.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, we're all just like, Aaron, shave your beard. And you're like, no, playoffs.
And I would still be going if the refs called that a catch. So don't get me started
And
there.
like also when I like the very first days that you get it and I'm not used to seeing it and I turn, I'm like, what?
Who's this? It's like Santa.
Who's this old man who's
Yeah,
here?
yeah, it does. Yeah, I know. No, she does not. She's like, you just it's so old looking.
Well, she's not wrong. Listen to your wife.
Not.
Okay, but back to Buffalo Public Schools. We
Back to
gotta
the
talk about
playoff period in
Jordan, okay,
mid-April.
you're killing me here.
Yeah.
Let's do Buffalo Public Schools.
Oh, we're saving turtles.
I know this is such a good story. We'll come back to this one after our Buffalo story.
Okay, we're all over the place this morning.
I know. So Buffalo Public Schools are having a conversation, or at least the school board members want to have a conversation. Parents, grandparents, do we think we have enough snow days built into the system now?
Well,
I'm almost going to say, and I don't have a kid in kindergarten yet, right? But
it
I'm
comes
almost
quickly,
leaning
though.
toward no, because we have these conversations all the time, and it seems like we know they're calling more days now because of safety.
Yeah.
And are we building enough into the school year, or are we prepared enough to go to remote learning if we need to be?
Well, it seemed like that was a big issue this morning because they're going remote and they want to revisit it because it seems like you've got new members of the board, new superintendent, and it looks like these rules have been in place for a long, long time. What would they do? Would they start school a little earlier? We're one of the latest schools to start in the state. You know what I mean? Like Florida, they go in like early August, where New York, we usually start after Labor Day, and then that stretches toward the end of June. But then you'd have to add days to the extra end of June if you use too many snow days, which is, I think, why a lot of if this were the first cold break or the first time we would be closing school, everyone would be closed today.
Mm-hmm.
But since we had so many closures already, and then you guys start tacking days on at the end, that certainly played a role because we've seen minus 15-degree wind chills and the school's closed. But
so Crystal says it depends on the year. If they build in too many days, they either lose vacation days or they stay in school longer. Mark says there are too many holidays now. They put in 5 new ones. Denise said, my daughter came home with her tablet to go online. It was at 25%. She tells me she didn't bring home a charger. I don't understand how you have remote learning and don't have a charger. Oh, so she couldn't bring home a charger. Interesting.
Oh,
Kathy says remote learning will save on snow days, but if I was a kid, I wouldn't be happy.
Oh, I know. My son was so sad. He's like, you said you had no school. I said there was a good chance.
A good chance, right?
If you look on the thing, there are a lot of schools that are not in session today, but yours is.
Corrine, there were a couple of years we didn't use the snow days. They should roll them over to the next year.
That's it. Well,
maybe, but the problem is you're learning a whole new, curriculum.
It's not like PTO time where I guess we could. Well,
yeah,
I could try to roll it over. I never use all my days, but I mean, they've got it all set up throughout the year and the start date, the end date.
Yeah.
And I think they're gonna have to revisit stuff. I just think, I know a lot of us go on vacations, but starting earlier in September might be something.
Yeah, maybe starting a little bit earlier in September, because the problem is if we start extending into June further, it's hot.
Yeah. And really the end of June, the kids, everyone's, the regents are done.
Yeah.
You've already had prom, everyone's just done. And there's not much learning going on then. So if you start a little earlier, maybe the week before later. I
love the idea though of having this conversation. And I kind of appreciate this new school board members. Let's have this conversation now when we've got the new people, we've got the new superintendent, because can we perfect, okay, we have this many snow days and this many remote learning days. Can we perfect how we're doing those?
Yeah, I think that's what you have to do. The remote learning days, remote's convenient for kids, parents, and teachers, but it seems like we're hearing a lot of I couldn't bring my charger back, or
I didn't have my stuff, or if, let's say Friday, now all of a sudden we're remote on Monday, we didn't think we were going to do it. Now we don't have our things. Yeah.
And then Kathy's saying every kid learns on their own too. They need guidance. Oh, don't give me, I'm not a fan of remote learning at all. I thought that was a waste of a year and a half for kids. Well, at least mine. But I think if when I see they have to remote learn and walk by where my son's, I'm like, oh, it's horrible memories.
Yeah.
So the kids need to be around other kids, and their teacher needs to see their face if they're confused or not, which you don't get with the screen. So you're right there, Kathy. And I do think they want the kids in school. Yeah. And so even though it was borderline with the temperatures today, I think just this time of year too, they just came out of the Regents exams. They're kind
Mhm.
of ramping up and they're learning and they're missing a lot of days. So they
Yeah.
just
Anita
wanted to get 'em
says,
in.
how do working parents manage those remote days? That's a great question.
That's a great question. Yeah.
It depends on the age of your kid too, you know?
Yeah, and like you're in a different boat. Like
Mhm.
mine, he's almost 16. So if if he had to stay home till I got home from work,
Yeah, you'd be fine.
would
Right.
he? Yeah, would he be on maybe, or would he be like this? I don't know,
That'd
playing
be
video
video
games with
games.
his friends. So like,
Can
I mean, it is what it is. You can't sit next to
I
him.
also just
24/7.
say, even though our baby is so little, you guys know how they always want, like, of course, what they shouldn't have, of course,
Oh, yeah.
whatever. The thing that he wants more than anything in the world is, I think, anything that lights up, like a
Oh,
phone.
sure, yeah.
My mom has a Fitbit, and he loves to like tap it.
it.
He turned on like some alarm on her Fitbit, so because he's a
Oh.
tap, because it lights up.
It's like
But-
I'm really not having a heart attack.
I
Yeah.
know, right? But remote controls too. He
Yeah.
sees remote control, he wants it. So for his birthday, I got him like really real looking but fake remote controls. He sits there and he like, I mean, they're a little rubbery, so they're kind of like fun to play with. Like, you're
Yeah.
pushing buttons, but it is so funny because the one is a fake video game thing. So like he's
Perfect.
this teeny little thing sitting there just pushing these little buttons. It looks hilarious.
I remember playing like Xbox hockey and giving my oldest one's gonna be like 25, but here's a remote and you can play too. And I'd unplug it. And I'm like, oh, you just scored against Dad. Yeah, great job. So, yeah.
I saw a video that said you should take your kids to an arcade when they're toddlers because they have no idea what's going on, so you don't spend any money.
Oh, that is
They just like
smart.
run around and hit the buttons,
Yeah.
and you're like, yeah, you're doing great. Sounds like
Yeah.
fun.
Let's see. I think it's better than nothing for a snow day. Couldn't do it for a whole year. It's not easy to do to work from home, but it's not that odd. Are you
She's talking about having her kids home while she's
Okay,
as a working mom.
for like the one remote day? Yeah, as long as they're not doing it for a whole year.
Yeah.
And it really depends. Like if your son is in kindergarten and they're off today, and your husband's firefighter, so
Yeah.
it's a 24-hour job. So like that definitely changes what you would have to do.
Yep.
Like 5 years from now, mine will all be gone.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And Nancy's pointing out you can't extend into the summer because the schools aren't air conditioned. The rooms are too hot, and then you can't start in August either. Build in the snow days, take professional development days. Teachers can maybe do those remote.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. And then somebody else said here, with a blizzard of 77, Williamsville schools are out for quite a while. I can't remember, maybe at least 2 weeks.
Mhm.
I don't remember there being adjustments for that. And Kathy said when she was in school during blizzard of 77, they went till the end of June to make up for the days off.
Okay, that's interesting. I know most schools were off for 2 weeks on blizzard of 77.
She's right.
Oh my goodness. So I wanted to say that, MB. I wanted to say
She's right.
you're going to go in there, PJ, and touch everything, and mom's going to be right behind you,
With
spraying you. But I was like, you know what? It's
The
Friday.
arcade will never have been cleaner because I'm hitting it with the
And
Clorox wipes
that
ahead
is
of
the
time.
funniest thing. If we go back, you'll actually see the wheels turning going, yeah, except you're going to be right behind him, rubbing his hands with rubbing alcohol every second.
Mommy doesn't like germs.
Nope.
They're very yucky.
And MB knows you quite well, doesn't
She
she?
sure
Yeah,
does.
that was
Yeah.
really funny.
I get him home from school every day. We go directly into the bathtub because I can't with the germs. All right. Here's another.
You must have a tough time with daycare then.
I have a hard time with everything.
Yeah, that's true.
Welcome to
Okay,
everything.
my bad.
What else was I going to say? Oh, see, and Howard, this is what everybody says. They got to get the germs. Builds up and it's true.
I do say that, Howard, to her, but
I feel like
I'll let Howard say
I
it.
feel like
Yeah.
I've become more relaxed.
Yeah, totally.
Thank
I'm going to check out traffic right now. We still got the accident on 190 northbound in the right lane blocked there by exit 9. Don't get me wrong. I here I am like picking at you, but literally Autumn and I have been like sick for a long time. Like I've had this cold thing since December 20th. I got sick and it's January 30th.
Yeah.
So
Linda wants to know how Ed's doing. He's doing good. He's
have you
still
spoken to
recovering.
him?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Is he coming in crutches? Is he like Josh Allen, like same pain threshold?
I
Ed
don't
and
think he's
Josh.
coming in crutches. I don't think so.
Okay, well didn't he just get his knee fixed?
He did. Maybe. I don't know. We can ask him real quick.
Yeah.
Let's
Why
see.
don't you call him and like, put him on second cup like he does to people?
Okay.
Just kidding. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, this is absolutely.
Hi, you're on second cup right now.
Edward, you're on second cup.
Why?
Everybody wants to know how you're doing, and then we were wondering if you're coming in on crutches like Josh Allen.
Oh, God, no. I am much stronger than Josh Allen, and I have no crutches. So Yes, I'll be fine. I'll be back on Monday, and everything is good.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling sore. I'm feeling stiff. Kind of like a good martini, you know, like give it to me stiff.
Mm-hmm. Great.
Are you drinking already yet?
Did you hear Aaron?
No.
He goes, "Are you drinking already?"
Well,
It is a Friday. Yeah.
5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah.
I'll stop myself. Yes, nope. I haven't had anything to drink this morning, Aaron.
Okay.
Very good. Okay,
Good,
8:20
Edward.
a.m. We're glad to
8:20.
hear that.
Proud of you.
Actually, this new diet that I'm on requires no alcohol, so I haven't had a cocktail in a while.
Is that going to continue through this weekend?
Yeah.
Ed, God, I told you, you got to have a little give in it.
Gotta live,
you know?
Edward.
Well,
Yeah.
Mama just needs less wine.
Yeah, right, exactly. So, okay, very good. Everybody was just asking how you're doing. Jordan, by the way, was laughing. Menkowski apparently had quite the face when you made a comment about Josh Allen.
Oh, about how much stronger I am. Did you see him walking in on crutches? He knew exactly what he's doing. That guy is slick.
I mean, like he got tackled by someone, you got hurt jump roping. It's basically the same thing.
Right. Can you hear him?
Come on, like 1,000 jump ropes. That's a decent amount of jump ropes.
I heard it was 1,001.
Yeah, the one was the extra that got you.
Thank you for pointing that
It's
out.
that last one that gets you.
And you know what? It's hubris, really. I mean, if Russ had just said I was going to do 500, I would have said, okay, no problem. But he's like, I'm going to do 1,000.
Mm-hmm. Yep, definitely Russ's fault that you hurt your knee.
It is always Russ's fault. I will tell you though, like the steri strips, they're starting. I have to send you a picture. They're starting to come off.
Do not send a picture to the group text.
God, please. You're such a baby.
Yeah, that's the last thing I want to see. I want to see Edward's face.
You can send it to me. You know I've seen worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's true.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And you've got a baby, so you deal with that kind of stuff all the time.
Yeah. Everybody, you guys are all gross.
How's Russ holding up with this week?
How's what?
How's Russ
Russell
holding up having you home?
He's been working, so I guess he's good.
Oh, shoot. I can't be off that week.
Oh, I guess I got to work 5
darn,
a.m.
I
to
have to
9
go to
p.m.
the
again.
office.
On Friday, no less. I did surgery on Thursday. On Friday, he's like, see ya.
Yep.
Oh.
Accurate. All right. Very good. We just
Great,
wanted to
dude.
catch up and see how you're doing.
Well, you're sweet. Thanks for thinking of me.
Yeah, it was the cuppies.
Yeah, the copies were concerned.
Well, I thought something was wrong with you that you were calling me during second cup.
No, we were just doing to you what you do to Russell.
And and random other people.
Oh my God, you missed the conversation that we had earlier too about Aaron's playoff beard and how bad it looks.
God, is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone. But then we were talking about if the Sabres come in and they
When-
make it to the playoffs. Oh my
When the
God, it's gonna be
Sabres
so
get-
bad.
when the Sabres get in.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
That's a long season.
I know. Get ready.
Get ready.
All right, we'll talk to you later, dude.
Bye. Have a
Bye.
good weekend.
Bye.
See you, Edward.
Do you think I should like drop him off a bottle of wine and be like, best of
That's
luck
me.
in your
So-
recovery. Enjoy your time.
Yeah, and really, I'm waiting about 5 seconds, and the group text gonna be from Edward, and it'll be
I
pictures
know,
of
yeah,
his
his surgery. Yeah.
surgery knee.
Okay, super quick because I promised these tax tips too. Oh, okay, we're gonna do tax tips, Jordan, and then right before, then right after that, we'll do the turtle video super quick. Okay, so tax season kicked off, and I just picked 3 things that are new this year. First, if you had a baby but like the past year, so January 2025, they're doing the Trump accounts now, and this is the first time you can like officially apply for it. So you file a form. It's the 4547. So just know if you had a baby in this past year, you want to file this extra form, and then you're going to start that Trump account. You can choose to contribute to it or not. And if you don't do it now, they're apparently going to do an online portal come the summer. Okay. Tipped workers can now deduct $25,000 in qualified tips. This is new this year. And then also you can actually deduct your car loan interest, but there's a couple caveats here.
Okay.
Number one is it doesn't apply to if you actually loaned you have to have bought your car. Okay.
Mhm.
And you also can't make more than $100,000 a year.
And the tip one, I think that's federal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the no tax on tips initiative.
Yeah, because I believe in New York, you still have to pay on the tip.
Okay.
So you have to check on that.
All right.
So if you're taking your advice from us, make sure you probably talk
Take-
to a consultant.
Yeah. Well, so this is what I said to everybody. I was like,
Yeah.
here's the tips, take them to your accountant, or
Yes.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but just know that this is the paperwork too that you might need.
Okay.
Potentially.
That's
And
cool.
then I also read that 3 out of every 10 people waits until the last minute to file their taxes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you have to pay, you mostly.
I get
do.
it, but
Yeah.
that's so stressful to me.
Mine are usually done way before that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm not getting hit send until April, whatever it is, 17th.
Very
At
good.
least I'll have the playoffs this year to take the sting away.
All right. Now I'm gonna show you that turtle video.
Okay.
This is so darn cute. Okay.
Have a great weekend, everyone.
Okay.
Ed's back Monday.
Ed's back Monday. And Aaron is gonna do his forecast in a minute and a half. So this is the video that I saw from one of the aquariums in Texas, the Texas State Aquarium. So turtles, sea turtles, are kind of going into shock because it is so cold down there. So this was on their Instagram page. They are going out into the ocean and grabbing them, bringing them in to warm them up so they don't freeze to death. And then they let them back out when things are a little bit warmer. But how great is that? I just thought I saw that on my Instagram, and we try to play a viral video every morning of something that kind of is newsworthy. And I'm like, this is so interesting. Look at these these little sea turtles. They're out picking them up as they're freezing or starting to freeze, and then they're keeping them warm until then. I thought that was the cutest thing. Crystal says she loves that story so much. And Megan says only tip in cash. Well, yeah, that's something else too. Kathy says she wishes she could claim her dog on her taxes. Unfortunately, Kathy, there was nothing listing that as changes for this year. So, and Kathy says, poor Florida. I'm going to imagine going there to get away from cold and it's freezing. I know. Jason says that video is so cute, loves the sea turtles. Anita said, Anita, how great would it be if we did that for people too? I know. Jeanette says, it's amazing. I love the sea turtles when we go on vacation. I always look for them. Me too. We see them down in Florida sometimes. And then when Paul and I went to Mexico, we went to kind of like a refuge for them. It was really cool. Okay, Aaron's going to do his forecast. I'll be back to say goodbye in a couple of minutes.
All right, good morning, everyone. Here's a view of the 190 going northbound. This is past the Peace Bridge where the right shoulder and right lane blocked due to an accident right there. So heads up, it's a slow go through downtown Buffalo right now as you are going on the 190 northbound. Had another accident that has been cleared, but this one is just beyond the Peace Bridge. We're looking at a cold weather advisory for all of Western New York. We have some sunshine here in downtown Buffalo now, so you will have some sun mixing with the cloud cover at times today, and a few flurries, especially north of Buffalo, as we have this advisory in effect until 10 a.m. this morning for wind chills 15 to 25 degrees below zero. We also have a winter weather advisory through 10 a.m. Saturday for Orleans County for another couple of inches of snow coming in off of Lake Ontario. We have a little snow right now across Niagara County and Orleans County, northern Erie County, a few flakes mixing in there as well. We'll see enough snow to kind of cover up the roads as the day moves along. And then tonight, could see an inch or two of accumulation from Cambria over toward Albion. 1 in Buffalo. That's it. 1 degree right now. 4 in Niagara Falls. 0 in Jamestown. Feels like 10 below in Buffalo, 20 below in Wellsville. Feels like 15 degrees below 0 in Jamestown. Winds will kick up, gusting over 20 miles per hour at times, especially this afternoon. So it is going to be a frigid Friday. Although we do have a little sunshine right now. We'll have sunny breaks and snow showers, especially north of Buffalo. Your high today, just 9 degrees. We get into tonight, overnight low of 3. Very cold with some snow north of Buffalo, an inch or 2 across Niagara County and Orleans County. And then as we head into tomorrow, we'll still have some flurries north of Buffalo. Your high on Saturday, 13. Sunday, morning clouds give way to sunshine. Highs in the upper teens. Hey, we're going in the right direction. Mid-20s for Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, low 20s on Thursday. So temperature still below normal, but not as harsh next week as it is today.
All right. Very good, Aaron. Thank you. Yeah, the 20s is going to feel like a warm up. Grace, so interesting you'd ask us, what about the gators? Do they freeze? So I was just watching a video about that as well. Obviously, my Instagram feed knows what to feed me, but the gators can be in the ice. They keep their noses above the ice, and so they can still breathe, and they can lower their body temperature so much that that's how they survive. It was really, really interesting. It was from like one of the Florida wildlife refugees or something like that. And so that was really neat. Marguerite says, I saw somewhere they brought in 20 penguins inside because the breed didn't do well in the extreme cold. Oh my gosh. Julie, I have a friend in Texas, sent me a picture of the ice that slid off his roof. I know, it's so wild. And Barb is laughing. Yeah, a heat wave. And Jeanette and Diane both talking about Atlantis. I have been there before. I don't know if I did the turtle thing though, but it was That sounds great. I will. All right, everybody, have a great day. Monday, I'm actually off. Ed is back, but then we'll be back together on Tuesday, and I'll see you then.